I see the guns and badges in this room, you are unleashed. The handcuffs that you're carrying, they're not on you anymore. They're on the criminals. And whatever you need to get it done, we're going to get it done. We are about to provide you with a level of support you cannot even imagine. This isn't just a task force. This is a all-of-government unlimited support operation. ATF, DEA, FBI, ICE, Department of War, every resource we have. And they're not going to be sitting behind a desk at a keyboard. We are sending in real cops with guns and badges to go out with you on the street every single night making arrests.
That was White House Deputy Chief of Staff Stephen Miller speaking to law enforcement in Memphis, Tennessee yesterday, telling them they can do whatever they need to do to fight crime there. Attorney General Pam Bondi and Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth were also there just days after a task force ordered by President Trump started operating in the city. The Memphis police chief said on Tuesday that National Guard troops are expected to arrive in the city within the next 2 weeks. I want to bring in now Democratic Congressman Jake Auchincloss of Massachusetts. Congressman, I want to start with just getting your reaction to what you just heard there and the way that the Trump administration is fighting crime in American cities by sending in National Guard troops.
Good morning. Thanks for having me on, Allie. It's unacceptable. Law and order is vital, and mayors, governors should do their utmost to defend against not just violent crime, but also quality of life violations like shoplifting or open air drug use. I'm not contesting that. What I am contesting is the use of the United States military for domestic law enforcement, which cuts against a 500-year tradition that actually predates the United States. I represent Greater Boston. We're coming up on our 250th anniversary of the American Revolution. I know that Americans did not want to quarter the King's troops, and they are not going to want to quarter the president's troops.
I know the last time that you were on, we were talking about what was happening at that point in Los Angeles. You were pushing for reforms to posse comitatus, which is just basically the way that the federal government is able to send National Guard troops in if the governor or local officials are objecting. Ultimately, when you see the way that the president is not just continuing to do this, but then also saying to top military officials just the other day that American cities are a training ground for the military. You served in the Marines. I mean, what does this say about the body that you were once a part of?
United States Marines are trained that we are no better friend and no worse enemy. The challenge is the commander-in-chief thinks that Russia is the friend and Los Angeles is the enemy. All of the speeches that the Secretary of Defense wants to give, all of the chest thumping that Stephen Miller wants to do, doesn't matter if the commander-in-chief is literally rolling out a red carpet for Vladimir Putin right before the Russian autocrat turns around and invades NATO's airspace, and simultaneously deploying Marines to Los Angeles in a violation of posse comitatus. Until Donald Trump actually respects the law and understands law and order, none of the chest thumping matters.
So, Congressman, we've seen the action on troops. That's going to continue, but now it'll be done against the backdrop of a government shutdown. It's there that I want to switch gears and discuss a new letter that I got this morning. It's sent by the House Oversight Committee ranking member Robert Garcia. This is first here on MSNBC, and it alleges a potential violation of the Hatch Act by the federal government for its posting of political messaging on government websites, accusing Democrats of shutting down the government. This is not the typical kind of messaging that we see agencies sending, that we see agencies posting publicly. But what's your take on this attempt to try to get the administration to adhere to norms that really seem so far gone at this point?
Almost unquestionably illegal. I saw the website to which Robert Garcia is referring to, and it really is just the tip of the iceberg of a much deeper level of corruption and grift. Probably most concerning is Trump coin, which the president and his sons have been issuing for his entire tenure in office, and which allows both corporate and foreign influences to buy the presidency for their benefit. You know, everyone was aghast at the airplane that the Qataris gave to the president. At least Americans knew who was giving the president a bribe. With the Trump coin, you don't even know who's buying the president. Is it the Turks? Is it the Venezuelans? Is it the Qataris? Is it the Russians or the Chinese? So the corruption here is endemic. It's systemic. And we need to be the party as Democrats that campaign against corruption and call it out on both sides where it does exist.
And I know that I was talking on the Hill yesterday to Democrats who had also seen these posts and seen the reporting that I and others have done on the letters and emails that are being sent through agencies blaming Democrats for the shutdown. Democrats were concerned. Republicans said, no, I think that they're just speaking fact, despite the fact that I don't see how it's anything other than a likely violation of the Hatch Act either. But when you look broadly at this landscape on the government shutdown, you happen to be in Massachusetts right now. This is like the one-day break for folks before they come back to town to continue trying to figure out the government shutdown situation. What are you hearing from your constituents? What are the dominoes that you expect to fall in your district because of the government shutdown now?
You know, the middle class pays most of the taxes that fund the government, and the middle class has had a bad year under Donald Trump. I think they want to see three things: corruption, I think public safety, and health care, particularly the cost of health care. And so before this shutdown, I put forward a series of starting points for negotiation with the Republicans. I said, release the Epstein files as a gesture of transparency as we try to grapple with the endemic corruption in this administration. Refund the COPS grants that have been cut that make it harder to hire and train local law enforcement. And then stem the worst of the Medicaid cuts that are going to increase the cost of long-term care and increase health insurance premiums for everyone, not just Medicaid beneficiaries. Those are proposals that have a supermajority of support from the middle class, from Americans. They don't actually have a very strong partisan valence. And instead of working in good faith, you've got this administration performatively and cruelly trying to just drown the federal government.
Yeah, I think bipartisanship has unfortunately become a bad word in Washington, but it's really the only way this town functions. I know that you know that. Democratic Congressman Jake Auchincloss of Massachusetts, always appreciate you coming on and giving your perspective.